Hello everyone, and let's see how to apply for ERTC tax credits. It was formed to help small businesses that were struggling financially. Since its implementation in the year 2020, the program went through multiple changes and was even terminated by the IRS for most businesses from September 30th, 2021. However, the program's termination doesn't mean businesses can't claim the ERTC. Businesses that meet the eligibility criteria can still claim the ERTC. ERTC is a refundable credit that encourages employers to keep their employees on the payroll during the pandemic. Businesses can claim the ERTC by claiming qualified wages to their employees, including specific health insurance costs paid to employees. Private companies or tax-exempt organizations that were active from 2020 to 2021 are eligible for the ERTC tax credit. There are other eligibility requirements that a company has to meet to claim the tax credit. The first is the government order test. During the COVID-19 pandemic, if a business had to fully or partially suspend their trade or business hours due to government orders, such as limiting meetings, travel, etc., they are eligible for a tax credit. In 2020, if an employer faces a gross receipt decline of 50% in a calendar quarter compared to the same quarter in 2019, they are eligible for the ERTC tax credit. If an employer faces a gross receipt decline of 20% in a calendar quarter compared to the same quarter in 2019, they are eligible for ERTC tax credit. If businesses were opened in 2020, the IRS allows them to use the gross receipts in the quarter the company stayed in any quarter in 2021. Let's look at the requirements. The trade or business started after February 15th, 2020. The business should not be eligible for the tests mentioned above. Example, full, partial suspension, and gross receipt decline. The annual gross receipts should not exceed $1 million. Your business can still claim the ERTC tax credits. Businesses have a time frame of 3 years from the program's onset. Example, Q3 of 2021, by determining if their paid wages after March 2020 are eligible through the end of the program. There are forms that you can file to claim the ERTC tax credit. These are extensive and quite complicated to complete. Don't worry, we have a great solution for you. Look at the description below and go to federaltaxcredits.org. The required forms include File Form 941X, Adjusted Employer's Quarterly Federal Tax Return to claim the credit retroactively. File Form 941, Employer's Quarterly Tax Return to claim the credit concurrently. File Form 7200, Advance Payment of Employer Credits due to COVID to claim the credit in advance. For a shortcut to the following steps, go to the description and click the link federaltaxcredits.org. It is a much simpler alternative to the government forms. Please fill out the pre-qualification form and we will let you know your eligibility. You can calculate the ERTC tax credit in 4 steps. First, you need to determine what quarters of the calendar year, 20 or 21, your business qualifies for an ERTC fund. Next, you need to determine the total qualified wages paid to the employees per quarter. Once you calculate all the qualified wages paid to employees in 2020, apply a $10,000 cap per employee in all quarters combined. Then, multiply the qualified wages with the annual cap by 50% to determine your tax credit amount for 2020. For the 2021, calculate the qualified wages paid to each employee in Q1, Q2, and Q3, since the program was reduced to September of 2021. Apply a cap of $10,000 per employee across all quarters and multiply the wages up to the quarterly cap by 70% to determine your credit tax amount for 2021. Once again, for a much simpler solution, you can go to the description down below and click on the federaltaxcredits.org link. Then fill out a free and quick 10-field pre-qualification form. Our ERTC fund experts will review the information. Then they will let you know what options are available to you and what steps to take from there. It's straightforward and takes just a few minutes to get started. So what are you waiting for? Sign up now. Don't forget to get your free pre-qualification evaluation. Thank you for watching.